Shut up and sit down.
Go. Didn't even put me out on Dave. We got so engrossed in that. But yeah, we was talking, we was chatting, folks, about old streets from when we was kids, where you used to have the little like 5-shop shopping parade, you know, paper shop, greengrocers, fishmongers, that sort of thing. And you always had this little Mara Park Kettle general store, didn't we, Dave? And we used to go in with lists of things we never thought that they would have, and they would always bloody have one, wouldn't they? And that's where I got my Whitworth socket set, Dave, from that blood. It's like, yeah, I got socket set for Whitworths, mate. Oh, well, have a look, he says. Come back. He went, there you go. So, there you go, folks. Anyway, we've had a good wibble, so we got that out of our system. Dave, that was 35-minute wibble, Dave.
Yeah.
Just as well we weren't live, folks, because we wouldn't have got away with a lot of it, would we? Yeah. But anyway, welcome to Festa and Dave's Sunday at the bench, where me and him are going to shoot the breeze, perhaps do a little on the bench. We don't know yet, because there's a big old bit in the gallery there to look through, because we weren't here last week. Apologies for that, folks. If you'd like to help us out and keep this all going, you can support me on patreon.com, Festa67's workshop, or click the join button below this video, any of my other content, or the super chat button, the $, and leave a super chat, folks. All goes in a big pot of goodness. One's going to pay for this, and two, it's all going in a pot to help me get my next 3D resin printer.
Ooh, what one are you going to get?
I'm debating at the moment whether to wait for the new Uniformation one to come out, or the next incarnation of the Mars. But I've been looking at Mars, the Saturn, but I've been looking at the Jupiters as well. And we're at that point where they're already working on the next iterations of these machines. So I'm going to hang on until they come out and just see what we've got. But yeah, so my options are open. Right, I'm just going to pull the chat in and have a look at who's in the chat. Don't forget, folks, as well, just a quickie, it is race day today, and a few of us are F1 fans, so we could have no spoilers. I think someone's put it in further down, but I just thought I would cover that one because, yeah, no spoilers if you don't mind. Sprue and Glue is in saying hi. Colin, Dave, and chat. Hello, David. How you doing, mate? He says, not feeling too good, so be lurking. Oh, poor you. There you go. You've had a poor you, mate. Bless you. Yeah. We all have good and bad, mate. Just grit your teeth and go find something to do and you'll be fine, mate. Reese is in. Beaker saying, hello, fellas. Hello, Beaks. How you doing? Love to you and Clarice. Hope you're keeping well. And I hope you're still doing as you're told, mate. Probably is.
I would have thought so. He's got an imprint on the top of his head and styles.
Yeah, he's already got that marriage dent forming like that. See that one there? Just there. That's called the marriage dent. It's like a woodpecker, my mate. She isn't honest. Bill says it's... Absolutely. Bill says, is it Sunday already? Yes, it is, mate. It is flown by this week, isn't it?
Right, it's been very quick.
He also says the only guarantees in life, taxes, death, and the little hairy one not having anything on his bench. I don't know. You've got something on your bench this week, didn't you, Dave? I think.
I have, yes.
James is in, says, afternoon, Carl, Dave, and everyone in chat. Festa hugs, Dave hugs. Big hugs from Shania and Alicia, and a big hey from the rest of the family as well. Big hugs to Alicia and Shania. James, it's your fault. Mama James,
Definitely.
Just as well you didn't hear what he said about your cooking, my darling. We chastised him really severely for it. So I think you should take a few roasties off his dinner today as punishment. What do you reckon, Dave?
Oh, definitely.
Easy, isn't it, babe?
And a 15-day-old kipper slapped around the chops.
Yeah, and James is now looking around going, Mum, but, Mum. Oh, you evil. Can't believe you said that about your poor mum. Anyway, hello, Mama James as well, and rest of the family. Lulu and Danny, Daniel as well. Everyone. PJ says afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Paige. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. See you nice and all of that. Keith is in. He says, hello, Colin, Dave, and everyone. Glad you're feeling better, Colin, and I hope Dave's mum is improving. Yeah, ups and downs, ins and outs, mate. It's all part of this wonderful condition, but you have good days, you have bad days, but it pees me off when it interrupts the schedule, because this is what it's all about for me. PJ says the race is about to start. He says no F1 spoilers, thanks. He's doing that Marty Feldman thing, isn't he, Dave? He's got one eye on this and his monitor over there, and I don't know how he does it. He can, and his eyes move up and down as well as he's reading all the stats. I don't know how he does it. It's clever, isn't it?
Like this, go like a radar, trying to take it all in.
Yeah. Any girls in the chat that had a Tiny Tears doll, I'm showing my age here, remember that if you banged them on the back of their head, you could make their eyes go out of sync, couldn't you? And they would go all squiffy. I used to do it to my sister's Tiny Tears all the time, just to upset her, because it had Marty Feldman eyes and it used to scare her. And my mum used to sit there with the old knitting needles, they'd go to re-straighten them, and I'd punch it on the back of the canister again. He's done it again. Anyway, Jasmine says good afternoon from Jasmine and Ivy. Hope everyone's all right. Hello, Jasmine, and big hugs to Ivy May. Ivy May is the sensible one. Yeah, Ivy May is the sensible one in that household, and yeah. So you're in good hands there, Jasmine. Ivy May will look after you, mate. What have we got? James is saying hello to PJ. Natasha is in, says hi, Festa Dave, and everyone in chat. Big hugs to Natasha. I hope you're doing all right, darling. And a little, can't do the noise, sweet noise to Mickey, the parrot, or cockatoo, or whatever he is.
I really did wonder what you was doing. I thought you'd finally lost it.
No, you know that little tweet noise you could do as a kid that you've forgotten you could do and try to do again as an adult? I tried to do that, and with these teeth, it ain't going to happen, is it? Keith says hi to James and family. Everyone said hello to Tasha. I can't remember what the bird was, so if I've got it wrong, apologies. Keith says audio and video is good down here in Devon. Cheers for the heads up, geez. Lets me know, stops me worrying. Keith says, Scale Modelling Chaos, good afternoon to you. Yes, he's affectionately known as Jasmine. Each month he gets issued a girl's name, and that's what he has to go by. I don't know how it started or why.
I've no idea. I can't remember. I think it started in jest, but it's just continued.
When he kept coming into Zoo, we kept forgetting his name, even though it was on the screen, and we just started calling him girls' names.
Probably, yes.
So, yeah. Pardon me. Christopher Porter is in. He says, hi all, semi-AFK looking at a new 3D printer. Snapperoonie, mate. There are some great options out there, Christopher. They really are, mate. And the technology. Have you seen the latest Saturn, Dave, where the tray tilts to pop it off the thing? It's just like, got this little mechanism. It goes, and it just peels it off the build plate rather than... Great little gadget, great little idea, and I think it's brilliant. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling already. Billy says afternoon, all afternoon, Phil. Phil says the Resonator 3000. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a frog in my throat, Dave. That's all right. I'm sending him back on the next boat. That's what I did. Christopher, well, controversial. Christopher says, I'm looking at an FDM printer, the Bamboo Labs A1. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. Oh, yeah. Happy days, mate. Even they've come on in leaps and bounds from when we first got. Bill says, Bus meets James, James meets Bus. Yes, he went straight underneath there, mate.
Yes.
Scott's Models is in, says evening. Oh, hello, Scott. How are you, mate? Lovely to see you, lovely, and all of it. Jasmine says, James will be sitting in the corner for the next half hour. Do you reckon he's on the naughty step? What do you reckon?
He should be on the solitary confinement step.
What his mum needs to do, and this is what I did with my boys when they was going through their defiant era. Get yourself a couple of pairs of tighty whities, Mama James, and just write front and back stroppy pants. Bit of the old fabric pen, yeah? Next time he comes down and he starts giving you all of that, just throw him at them, make him wear them over his trousers like Superman. That'll teach him to behave, love. I now know that Lulu and Daniel were looking at him going, James, that is such a good idea. And they're running frantically to find some. Hugh Gordon is in saying afternoon now. Afternoon, Hugh. Lovely to see you, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Always nice to see you in, mate. James has put in an answer to your question of the day that we haven't done yet, Dave. Do we want to do your question so that we don't look bad?
Yes, the question is, what's in your bellies, or what is about to go in your bellies? What have you got on your bench? What beverage are you having? And are you having any biscuits?
There you go. And coincidentally, and funnily enough, Dave, James is straight in with a belly and bench, mate. He says, Sunday roast consisted of roast pork tatties, deducting tatties, don't forget, James, mixed veg, Yorkshire puds and gravy, apple sauce, bench nothing, beverage nothing. I think he should lose 2 tatties and a Yorkshire pud, Dave, but yeah, it's been cruel to his mum.
I think he should lose all tatties and all Yorkshire puds and lose the gravy.
Good shout. That is a good shout, Dave. Punishment accepted. Everyone's saying hi to Hugh. Jasmine's belly is ham and corned beef sandwich, sausage roll, pork pie, pepperoni and steak crisps. Bench lunch currently, and Bevy is non-alcoholic Peroni beer. Natasha says Mickey just shouted to you, so said hello to you. Oh, bless. Give her an extra treat, bless her. Good afternoon, everyone. She says she's a budgie. Oh, there you go. He's a budgie even. Oh, nice. My mum used to keep budgies for years, Dave. Different coloured ones. She love her birds.
Yeah, we had a canary once. Bloody thing.
Yeah, she used to love her birds, bless her. Her sister had one of them big parakeet things that used to say all the naughty words, you know. Is it a parakeet? You know, the one that you could train to talk, and it used to say some very juicy things to people.
Minor bird, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah, but it used to really let rip.
I know my Aunt Pauline, she had one, and we was all sat round the dinner table.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gone completely quiet because everybody's stuffing their faces.
Yeah.
And this minor bird, I can't remember what it said, but it came out with something. I've never seen my Aunt Pauline go as red as she did. It was she bright and post office red.
Yeah, honestly, some of the things these of course, as kids, you all used to try and teach it naughty words, didn't you? It's like, But Bill says, Jackie's in. I've got to behave. Got told off yesterday for not turning on my dirty minefield. Oh, yeah. Jackie's in, saying good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Jackie. Missed you about for the last couple of days, love. Hope you're doing all right, darling. Lovely to see you in. Big hugs issued. Everyone's saying hello to Hugh, Keith, and Natasha and Jackie there. James says Lulu is not here as she's out at work. Daniel is peeing himself laughing, though. Yeah. Go for it, Daniel. What you need to do, Daniel, right? Flick James's ear. When he looks round, put your other arm over and nick one of his Yorkshire puds, mate. Works a treat. Jackie's saying hello to Chaos. PJ's belly, a packet of beef Seabrooks crisps. Sad, really. No, not at all, mate. The Seabrooks crisps, their beef, Dave, is to die for, mate. It proper makes your gums go like that.
Oh, I think I might have to have a look for some of those.
They are the beefiest. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way, but they are the beefiest of the beefy, mate. They really are handsome. I liked them that much. I got my missus to get me a box of them. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I probably did that blokey thing we all did and pretty much wolfed through the lot, you know what I mean? Bench just finishing the Bandai 1500 Space Battleship Yamato steampunked version. Nice one, mate. Beverage extra strong tea. Happy days, mate. Bill's belly is bacon and egg bench. Crystal Art, 1/350 of King George. Bevy is coffee. Baboon is Gerald. Oh, Gerald, hello. Gerald, how you doing, mate? Keith says, just pick the runner beans to go with the roast chicken, etc. later. Bench, Tamia, a German, a truck, beverage, coffee, and chocolate biscuits, Dave. Christopher Porter is belly, lamb, and mint sauce dinner. Bench, too much. Drink is coffee. Ooh, lamb, Dave. Bill Phil East has got toast, peppermint tea. Ooh. The Ryefield Sherman Firefly for me. Nice one, mate.
Oh, nice.
Pans is in with Festa Uggs and model maker Dave Uggs. Hello, Pans. How you doing? PJ says I at the Pans. Pans says I at the Phil. And Keith says I at the Panzer. If I've missed anything, apologies, folks. How's you? And how's my mum, Dave?
Mum is considerably better. It has been raining, so she's been out to do the weeding, so she's well up.
Been out to get out of the old garden, has she? Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, she's pretty much back to her normal self after her little tumble. So, yeah, all good.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's concerned.
Yeah, bless her, because like I say, when they get to that age, a tumble can be quite problematic.
Yeah, she was battered and bruised, and I think probably more bruised was the pride.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, she's fine now. I
remember telling you about my mum. She fell into her door frame, lost her balance, and she was like, oh, bloody arms still hurts, she said. And I said, what did you do then, mate? She said, I fell into the door frame last week. And I said, oh, let's have a look, love. Dave, it was black like pitch, mate, all different colours. And I said, we'll take you up and get it checked out. Dave, she had a spiral fracture, mate.
Ooh.
I'm like, he walked around all week with it. He must be in agony, you poor. In the end, she had to go in and have it all pinned and that, you know, and she's not been right since with it. But I said, you've got to be careful with fall, Mum. Now you're at that age. You've got to let us know you've had a fall so that we can get you looked at. I said, what if I hadn't took you up there? How long would you have gone on? Oh, I don't want to make a fuss.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, bless. Jackie says she's all good, had real life issues with the wall. Oh, of course, yeah, you had that leak, didn't you? Bless you. Vernon says, afternoon, guys, and all in Chatland from Vernon's Cave. How do, mate? Panzer says you're all going in the boot on the drive home. No fighting, no make the mess, and we're not there yet. Happy days. Philly says football on the telly, a stream on the tablet, a bottle on the bench, and the dog is asleep. Perfect Sunday for me, mate. You're gonna be hypnotised. You're gonna have them Action Man eagle eyes, by the end of the day.
Eyes all over the place.
Absolutely.
How's you?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, you know, it's bait. You know, I'm still got a face like a Picasso, but I'm happy with it. I'm breaking it in for someone else, so, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just chilling out, mate, trying to catch up with all the little projects that I've got on the go and not really getting anywhere with it. I did a load of video chopping ready for voiceovers on archives of content that I want to put up. So busy few weeks coming up because I want to do all the cutting and all of that lot and get each episode done, and then I can, from that folder, just sit each night and voice over that and that and get it all uploaded. So yeah, I want to kind of get on with that. So yeah. And it helps because on days that you can't do the buildy thing, you can still achieve something, can't you? Exactly, mate. Exactly.
Even if it's something small and you just achieve that.
Good, better, best, isn't it, mate? You know, on a good day, you know, and yeah. So it works for me, mate. Anyway, are we doing anything on the bench, or are we just going to scoot into the gallery? I mean, I've got me tiger on there still from the other.
Well, I've got my leopard tank on the bench.
Yeah, I'll do 10, 15 minutes then, and then we'll come back up and do a bit of gallery.
Okie dokie.
Sorry for those who've got an ambiguous knee shot there. Yes, my legs are that ugly.
You showing yourself off again, are you?
Yeah, you know, it's just as well the camera angle wasn't any worse, wasn't it? There you go.
Yeah.
I've got me Tiger on the bench. This is, for those that are interested, let's have a flicky, kids. It's the Rifle Models Tiger 1 with full interior and clear parts for the hull and the turret, which I will be using. So, yeah, I'm doing all the fiddly little stuff at the moment, going backwards and forwards, assembling little bits of guns and transmissions and things, ready for when that all goes together later, because, excuse me, I've got to paint all of this, so I've done it where you can pop out the gearboxes and things like that, the engine, that all pops out.
All right, yeah.
So I can go round and paint it all and pop it all back in and do me thing. That clips in there and clips under there and pops out, just so that I can get in there and do any detail that needs to be done. Got all my wheels on ready for the tracks to be done, but the tracks won't go on until they've been painted and weathered. So, yeah. I'll have a reasonably simple paint job on it and then have a bit of light dust and detritus. But I'm just going through the destructions, looking for all the itty-bitty ancillary parts that I can then have as sub-assemblies and paint them off the model and then put them on the model later on in the build. So that's what I'm up to. What are you up to, Dave?
Right, well, I've been working on, you know, the Leopard tank that came with the tank transporters.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, I've finally got round to building it.
Mm-hmm.
It's now looking.
Oh, nice one, mate. Yeah.
I've made my own grab handles, because the ones that came in the kit, I couldn't get them to stay on long enough.
Yeah.
And I've also went on a search and I've found some very tiny 1/72 modern day German tank crew.
Oh, nice, mate.
And as this one is pointing, he has got to be
Rupert Alert.
Yeah. So whatever Rupert is in German, he's one of them.
Rupert. Told you my German was getting better.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what most of this was done yesterday.
Yeah.
Because it was raining, so I thought I'll come and sit in here and do a few bits.
Yeah, it was a bit mingy yesterday, wasn't it, mate?
Yes. And the only other thing that I'm thinking of is not using the kit cable thing. Is make my own cables up and use the loops.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little bit of painting on these figures.
Happy days.
If I can see them.
Don't forget, folks, we are going to be doing a gallery. We'll go into that in about 15-20 minutes. We'll go and do a bit of gallery. So if you want to go and make yourself a brew, go and make yourself a brew. If you don't want to see what us two idiots are ruining at our benches, and come back ready for the gallery. So it's that itty-bitty stage with these, but this is the first interior that I've done on an armour build, and I'm loving it. It really is. For me, it's quite eye-opening how everything was cobbled into such a tiny space, you know. You see these in a movie or whatever, and you don't always realise how confined the crew were inside the tank. When you think how many months they spent in it, it does make you wonder, doesn't it?
It does make you wonder how they get on.
Yeah, I mean, you take your hat off to them, Dave, don't you? You're like, yeah. And it must not have hustled in there and all, Dave.
Doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
It don't.
One of your crewmates having deli belly.
Yeah, bad ration. Yeah. I wonder they had the hatches open.
Oh, yeah. brings a whole new meaning to batten down the hatches, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Dear, oh dear.
But you take your hat off to them, anyone that's went through that, because, yeah.
Right.
What have we got? Oh, Bill's getting the beers in. Good man, says PJ. Good one.
Oh, hey.
Absolutely. Bill just went to make a brew and found the one I forgot about 20 minutes ago. His brain's finally given up. James has got a belly update. Afters is now vanilla ice cream with strawberries, pineapple, and choco wafer rolls. Oh, well, look at him. He's getting a pudding after picking on his mum.
I'm
amazed at that, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he deserves a pudding, Dave, do you?
No, I think he should be sent to stand out in the garden.
On 1 foot.
On one foot with stroppy knickers on his head.
With his mum smacking his arse with a tea towel, and he has to say, "Thank you, mum, can I have another?"
That sounds completely wrong, now, doesn't it?
Anyone who's watched the infamous early 80s film Animal House will know that quote. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was the induction to Douglas C. Niedermeyer's fraternity, where they got smacked on the backside with a cricket bat and had to shout, "Thank you, can I have another?" Iconic film of its time, Animal House. If you haven't seen it, folks, just go and see it, and it'll explain a lot as to why people of our generation are a little bit nutty.
A little bit.
Because, we had Blazing Saddles, Animal House, them sort of films, and they were iconic movies of their time, weren't they? And especially Blazing Saddles was very controversial at the time because of certain ways or subject matter, should I say, without saying anything more. But iconic movies as well, so go give a watch, folks. Obviously, if you're easily offended, don't. Because we have to take into account that we are in a different world these days. Right, apparently that goes over that. Oh, really? It does, Carl. Yeah, mate. That gets past you, does it? It's a shame, Dave, that we can't relive our Wibble, innit, mate?
Oh, it was a good one.
Oh, wasn't it, eh?
It was a good one, folks. Very controversial.
Do you think we got a bit carried away, though?
Yeah. But then when don't we?
It was one of our better Wibbles, Dave, wouldn't it, mate?
Spattler and Waldorf, wasn't it?
Yeah. PJ says, is the interior of a modern tank any better in environment to be for the crew compared to a World War II version? That I don't know, mate. I've got an Abrams to build, but I don't know whether that's got an interior, mate. So I would have thought that they would have looked at it and perhaps compacted things a bit more. But then, knowing the military, if they've got space, they've got more bombs they can put in it. So I can't answer that, to be honest with you.
I think the survivability of a modern day interior is greater than it was.
Oh, yeah. Keith's got an interesting one there. He said the German Hetzer tank was extremely cramped. The loader had to put the shell in the breech from the wrong side of the gun. Oh, that must have been awkward.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah, that must have been really cack-handed, Dave, to try and do that. Right, apparently that, then I'll go down there. Okay, you've got to try and get that on there. There, yeah, that looks okay. Let's just have a look at that. That's not in the right spot, Carl. Should be down there. I think that looked right.
You sure?
Yeah. Old man eyesight, mate.
Oh dear.
There you go. That's better. Yeah. I've got it in my hand, and now I need to put it down, and it's like, yeah, I've got the world's fattest, clumsiest hands in the world. Yeah, let's get my... Okay. Thought that through, Cole, didn't you? Get my tweezers or twitchy tweezerness.
Start as you mean to carry on, mate.
Oh, yeah, it's just I've got it stuck in me paw, like, you know, and I want to put it down without knocking the gun off of it, and it's like, there you go. How hard can you make it for yourself, you slaphead? Right, so we've done that. Avoiding the photo etch at the moment. What else have we got? That's tools. So we can lock some of the tools off and clean them up a bit. Because they can go in the storage sub-assembly. So there's the tool. Tools are on that through there, Carl. But no, anyone debating whether to get one of these rifle tanks, go for it. Honestly, you can't go wrong. They are absolutely gorgeous. They really are. Right. I've got an axe, Dave. An axe. There you go.
So that's you, chocolate.
See what we did there.
You could say Festa got his chopper out.
You're so wrong, Dave. You are so wrong there, mate, but you can have that.
Made you giggle, though.
Absolutely. PJ, Reese is asking PJ how he is. He said, fine and dandy, mate. How's your world? Reese says the inside of the modern tanks are surprisingly a lot smaller. There you go. And then Bill says modern tanks are a bit bigger than before. I'm confused now. So it's still an intimate affair being the crew. Oh, right, yeah. Can someone pick up them grenades? They're not grenades. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that if you've had a bit of a fallout with one of the crew, you can't really get away from it, can you?
No.
You know, so I can imagine you would have to be... I suppose this is where barrack humour comes in. You'd have to be quite thick-skinned, wouldn't you? Because you couldn't afford to be, dare I say it, like a lot of modern folks, a bit woke. You couldn't be like that, could you? Because
no, inside one of those things, you can't be precious.
Yeah, you know, it's not about, you know, individuals. It's about the team effort, and you can't not have that mindset, could you? In that environment, I wouldn't have thought anyway.
No.
And I can imagine any tank commander wouldn't have stood for it anyway. They'd have gone, yeah, you can cut that out. Because, yeah, you're not going to put up with it, are you? We've got loads of tools, loads of weapons, hammers, and all of that gubbins, so we're going to get a few of them off. Yes, they're going to sit in the tool chest or the parts box for a little while, but at least they're off the sprue and they can be painted separately then. This is that fiddly stage, isn't it, where you're doing all of this sort of stuff. But part of the build process, folks. It's all necessary.
It's all part of it.
So, DJC Builds is in. He says, hi everyone in chat and on here, yeah, on the panel even. Hello there, how you doing? Jasmine says, I've always been of the opinion if you can't handle dark humour, don't join the military. That is a damn good shout.
Yeah.
It's the same with places like the fire brigade. You know, you've got that where you're in the station with each other for a while. You know, you've got to have that team ethic, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've got to be able to deal with banter, humour. Because obviously in them sort of environments, the job is very stressful. You're seeing things that you can't unsee, and yeah, I suppose you've got to have that ability to be quite thick-skinned, so therefore you couldn't be of a sensitive nature, could you?
No, definitely not.
Oh, yes, it's one of those. It's the same with the medical profession, isn't it? They must see some things, and the police and that, you know, all of these services, professions, probably see a lot that they can't unsee, and yeah. Same as anyone who's been in theatre. You know, they would have seen things when they're away on service duty that they can't forget. So, I take my hat off to every single one of them. Right, a couple of spades there. How we doing for the Harry? Oh, yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Gallery at 2:45, Dave?
Yeah, there or thereabouts.
There or thereabouts. Get through a fair bit then, won't we, mate?
Yeah. I would imagine there's quite a few to get through today, because...
Yeah, we didn't make it last week.
No.
Right, so that's that. We've got clear parts that will be used for the hull and the turret, and there is going to be painting done on this. But part of the camo scheme, one colour won't be added so that you can see through the clear bit. That's the theory.
Ooh,
yeah. So it's going to be clear, but with a slight difference. So hopefully it works. If it don't, I can cry like a boo-boo and whinge and whine about it like Ethel from the bakery. But hey, you know, we'll have a go.
If it goes pear-shaped, just blame James.
That is a good shout, Dave. That is a good shout, Dave, yeah. I'll do that.
You don't have to worry about it, because if it goes wrong, oh, it's James's fault. And that just kind of parks it somewhere else.
Yeah, that'll work. So don't forget, folks, if you have got work for the gallery, get it in there. We will show it. And we look forward to seeing it. And having scrolled down to where we got to last time, there are some nice bits of work in there, Dave.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to be spoilt again, mate.
We're always spoilt.
I know.
So we're extra spoilt this
We
time.
are, mate. We are. It's like, yeah, extra spoilt, mate, because, yeah, there's going to be some git buttons pressed, I think, this week, Dave.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we're going to be calling people a few names, I reckon.
Oh dear.
All for a good reason.
Oh yeah. All done in the best possible taste.
Kenny Everett's just burst into my mind there.
Yep. Dear old Kenny.
All done in the best possible taste. Oh, absolute legend. Sadly died too young, didn't he? Bless him.
Way too young.
Yeah, no, but what a talent. Probably wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but, you know, I think he was harmless, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think you either liked his sense of humour or you didn't like. There was no
in between. He was Marmite Dave, wasn't he?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think the establishment turned against him when he came out.
Yeah, I think they did.
To be honest with you, because it was at a time where it was still quite controversial. I just think that the establishment needed to take a long, hard look at themselves over that and how it was handled, because I think he got pilloried, personally. But different times, I suppose.
Mm.
A shame.
Different times, different views.
Yes. I'm being so profesh here, PJ. Look at that, mate. Cleaning me bench as I'm going, mate. I know. You're right there, Dave. I know it's a shock to you, mate.
Professionalism, Lark, are you?
Yeah, I've put everything away. It's all neat and tidy.
Look at you.
Yeah. I know, Dave. Look how clean my bench is now, mate. Look at that.
Blimey.
Hey, you're proud, aren't you? Look at that.
No, sure.
Hey,
Can I have how long this bad will last?
Can I have some brownie points?
Yeah, cool.
Right. Let's have a lookykins at what we've got going on. So let's add that to the stage on the full screen. We can bring back in the chat land. Just have a quick looky-loo at the chat. Bill says, if you don't leave tanks outside the hangars on a weekend, otherwise someone comes along with a tin of red and a tin of white paint, and you find you have a pink tank on a Monday morning. Oh, dear. James says, it's all your fault now. You're in chat. Oh, he's fighting back there, Dave.
Ooh.
Yeah. PJ says, wrong, brick boy. It's always your fault. Well said, PJ. Well said, mate. Glad you put your foot down there, mate, and smacked him into submission, because, yeah. A bit that PJ is old, 111-12 at the last count. He is the father figure of the chat land, isn't he? Let's be honest. So.
The fatherly figure or the grandfatherly figure?
Yes, I mean, people often say, what happened to Gandalf the White? Now we know. There you go. Oh, he's so going to get me for that. Max McGinn is in chat. Says, hi, everyone. I hope you're all doing okay. Hello, Max. Lovely to see you. Jasmine says, James, it's your fault. It's not a legacy you can pass down. Absolutely, mate. It's going to be etched. You should have it tattooed, shouldn't they? Daniel, next time James is asleep, mate. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Keith says, the last Panther and Tiger tracks by Wolfgang Faust even, as the commander of a Panther in the Hull Bay pocket, and how he got his crew through is well worth reading. Looky-loo, mate. Let's say hello to Max, which is lovely. And PJ says, watch your mouth, cornflake boy. Oh, he's having a pop of you there, Dave. Hey, well, you stand your ground, PJ, mate. It was Dave that did it, mate. I tried stopping him, but do you think he would listen? He's a defiant little Dave.
Yes, very.
Having thrown you under the bus. DJC says, is it too late to put things in the gallery? Nah, because I'll do a refresh at the end anyway, mate. Slap it in there, mate. James normally does, mate. So go for it, mate.
Well, James is the king of it.
Absolutely. So let's just load me gallery up on my screen, and then we can do a bit of gallery goodness. It's that screen there, Carl. That's the one you want. There you go. Look at that. Max is saying hi to Keith, and Jasmine says, Daniel, get in quick. I'm sure they'll do a refresh. Yes. Yeah, the only time I don't refresh is about a minute and a half before we're about to leave, because there's nothing worse than coming out the gallery, saying our goodbyes, and then someone goes, oh, you didn't show my picture. Yeah. So there you go.
That's
right.
normally James, though, isn't it?
Normally James, absolutely. That's why I did the voice. Absolutely. I don't know whether I showed this last time. Can't remember. It's 2 weeks ago, and I am old. But we'll start here anyway. This was Bill over at LWM. Had to pull in. It started raining, and the car was getting wet. Right, and he was doing a bit of diamond art on his journey. Look at that. Have you some of that, my son?
Ooh.
Aye, I could hear, mate. There you go. And that's where he was, yeah. We was up in your neck of the woods recently, mate, for the Speedway. And, yeah. Days. There you go, mate. That's why he squints, because of all these diamond arts he's doing, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Baker has put a post in. This is the 124th Lotus Super 7 Series 2 finished. This one took me a little while to complete, as I took me time to make it as super detailed as possible. The engine bay has all the pipes and wires that would find in a real car. I've been excited to share this one with you all. There you go. Have you some of that? This is the iconic JPS scheme, Dave, isn't it? It's like... Look at that. Oh, now I need to know, Beaks, how many donuts and how many number 11s you done on your bench. Now, I will ask Clarice as well, and if she says you didn't, I'm sending you down to James's mum so that she can smack your bum and put you on the naughty step.
Definitely.
I do like that, though. Because it works, because you pretty much, whenever you see these, they're done in British Racing Green, aren't they?
They are.
And it's nice to see one done differently. And I like that. Works for me.
I like it.
Yeah, does, doesn't it?
I like that quite a lot.
Really does work on it, mate. Yeah. It does. It's, yeah, sticks out like a blind cobbler's thumb, mate.
No, I like that. Nice one, Reece.
Yeah, that's top job there, Reece, mate. I like what you've done with that, mate. And yeah, gets in there, mate. Happy days. Look at that. Oh, yeah, see what you mean about the old engine there, mate. Choose some of that. There you go, mate. It's what you always notice with engines, isn't it? You see the floating alternators, Dave, don't you, where there's no brackets holding them on and no wires or anything. It always makes the kit look more real, doesn't it? Just brings it alive.
Oh.
Yeah. I like what you did there, mate.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah.
Sweet as a nut. That'll go on the shelf of pride, mate. Yeah, well done, mate. Have you some of that? You know what you're getting.
Oh, first one of the day.
Get yourself one of them, mate, because yeah, I like the uniqueness of the scheme there, mate. I like where you went with that. Absolutely. That was the E-Models Monday from the other week over on their channel. If you haven't seen it, pop and have a looky-loo. This was Natasha and her new logo, which I think looks rather stunning, doesn't you?
It is.
Yeah, rather sexy, that. Sums Natasha up beautifully, that does. Oh, that's some bloke doing a diorama similar to mine there, Dave. This was not a lot done on the Monday show. This was from a couple of weeks back, folks. Here's an update on the dio. You'll notice the cafe windows have been test fitted with their glass. Yeah, can't even spell glass there, Carl, can you? Doors. And interior scene and some brickwork has been base painted. I look forward to doing more on this dio on the Wednesday show. Yeah, a little bit of progress was made back then. And put the little curtains in and stuff like that. Done me cobbles, getting it all ready for the pointing, which has since been done, which we'll see later on. But yeah.
No, looking all right, though.
Getting there, mate, isn't it? You know, not bad for a few off-cuts of styrofoam or XPS foam. You can create a little magical world. There you go. Next up, we've got Manuel Paez. A new project is the Revels Tiger 1 in 1/72nd already assembled. Next step is painting and weathering. And the detail on this Tiger, Dave, for 70 seconds, mate. Look at that.
Ooh.
You know, for 70 seconds, Scal, I could live with that all day. You all right there, mate? Feel better?
I don't know, wasn't it?
It was, mate. You're firing on all cylinders there, Dave, isn't you, mate?
I am.
Oh, bless you. Might want to open your window. Yeah, look at the detail on that. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I'm going to zoom in because look, you've got all the different lines down the sides there, Dave. All the different bits and pieces going on. Bolts, rivets and all of that. 70 second scale, Dave. Look, all the bolts on the drive wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I reckon that. They've really come on leaps and bounds, haven't they? That's what I mean. A lot of people shy away from 70 second. I do because the bits are so small, I struggle with it. But, yeah, you know, if you're on a tight budget, the 70 second scale is perfect, Dave, isn't it?
It is. It is. I've kind of fallen back in love with it again.
Yeah. As well as space, if space is a premium, because they don't take up much room on the shelf, do they?
No.
And there you go. Level 4. 180 parts, Dave, on a 70 second scale tank, mate. That's a lot of
quite
packing.
A lot of it will be taken up with the tracks and the wheels.
Yes.
But
But
even
no.
still.
Like I say, you can have many, many hours of fun. If you're on a tight budget, give 70 second scale a look, peeps.
Yeah,
Same with the 1/4 scale stuff, Dave, isn't it? You know, it's there for a reason.
That's getting a little bit too small.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're Chris and you know, you're a homologist, isn't it? Or so, arbologist, the watchmaker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Then, yeah, you could do that. But, yeah. Natasha's got an update there of her build. This is a hard build to do, but I'm getting through it. I think I'm growing slowly on things I've never done before. This is the Bumblebee update that she's building, and I take me hat off to her for having a go, Dave, to be honest with you. Because, you know, it's good to see her taking on the challenge. DJC says, my mum says hello to everyone on the chat and on the panel. Hello, Mum. How you doing, my love? Yeah. Donna, am I right? Is model making Mum's name? I'm not 100% certain. If I've got it wrong, apologies. Billy says, nice release there, Dave. Any better, you'd bang your head on the ceiling. Yeah, he thought he'd got away with it. This is a Polish tank with the twin turrets in 35th from Mirage with the camo, Dave. And I do like this camo scheme. It's got a pop to it, isn't it?
I like that.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh, I like that. It works.
Just does, doesn't it? And it's different, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the twin turrets.
Yeah, something about them twin turrets that steals it, isn't it? It's just like, yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
Daniel says, yes, you're very correct on my mum being called Donna. There you go. I always worry if I get a name wrong because I don't want to offend people, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Does that mean I can have a brownie point?
Yeah, go on then.
Could I have one of James's Yorkshires?
You can have two.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That really does work, doesn't it, the twin turret system?
Yes, I like that. Might have to go out and look for one.
Yeah, it's got that appeal to it, Dave, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, nice work there, Manuel. Brilliant, mate. You know what you're getting. But the twin turrets alone, you're getting one of them, but yeah. I do like that. I like that camo scheme as well. Everyone's saying hello to Mama Chapman, which is the correct thing to do. Mums are more important than us. This was the Wednesday live stream that we do over on the eModels channel, folks, where I've been doing a little bit more on my diorama, and Fox has been chipping and painting gold. So pop over and have a little lookykins, folks, if you want. Next up, we've got Ron Hatton. Update of the Ford Escort Mark II rally car and navigator. Navigator and the driver are done, and roll bars are dry fitted and ready to put gloss, varnish and decals and matte varnish, then the diorama. We got there.
Oh, he's been busy.
Oh, yeah, there's the box art there, folks. There we are. Look at that. It's classic 80s styling, Dave, isn't it?
It is.
Of rally cars back then. Oh, yeah, all day long. Daniel says, how about having 10 brownie points, a hug, 3 Yorkshire puds and a kiss? Oh, mate, I'm in, mate. I'm sold.
You've pulled.
Yeah, I'm sold. Yeah, if Donna's listening, are you up for adopting a 57-year-old, slightly overweight, wind-infested, twitchy Festa? I'm sure H will pack me up in a container and send me off most happily. There you go, look at that. Yeah, I like that. Surprising how compact it was inside the car, because they were a bit of a sardine tin from memory, weren't they? The Part 2 Escorts. I know the XR3 I had was a bit tight.
There wasn't a lot of wiggle room.
I mean, with the soft top actually closed, I could barely, well, there was a hump in it where my head was pressing it. It was like, yeah. We only kept that one for a year, that car, because of that, because, yeah, it's not exactly the most comfortable thing. Yeah, convertible in the UK is not the practical thing, Dave, is it?
Not really.
What have we got going on here? This is Sophie Willis. She's feeling silly, and Gates said, oh, bless you. Does anyone else sniff the tyres, or is it just me? I must confess, I have occasionally gave the rubber a little, I know why, not on every build, but every now and then you just, yeah.
Why would you?
I do it when I've sanded it. I don't know why to sniff it. It's a bit like a bloke when he buys a car. Why'd you kick the tyre? You often see it, don't you? They walk around, bump, bump, kick each tyre, yeah. Open the bonnet, don't they? Go, yeah, that looks fine, close it. So, yeah, I have done it a couple of times. Not all the time, but I must admit, I have sniffed the odd tyre. I had to be so careful how I worded that. And there you go, folks.
It's not something that I can say that I've ever done.
Yeah, it's one of them, mate. I mean, it's like whenever I open a pot of Master's brush cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, mate, honestly, I'm straight in, mate.
Yeah, I've got to get a new pot of that.
I'm like Bertie the Bloodhound, mate. PJ says rubber tyre sniffing is obligatory. There you go, you're not alone. That's why PJ likes doing the cars. He gets 4 tyres to sniff. There you go, folks. Sorry about that. I had to have a little swig of juice. But yeah, she's coming along nicely, and she's getting well into building her bikes. So you're not alone there, Sophie. That's prime time there. It's time for 8 p.m. fun. Yes, Philip Prime over on Prime Time Modelling there does his Tuesday stream. He says it can't be already, but is it? Yeah, it's the Tuesday show. Yes. Time flies. I must get back and say hello. Next up, we got Andy Quinney, a small update on the 250 GTO. I've managed to get the chassis all cleaned up and primed and painted. Also, all holes were drilled prior to painting. Also, test fitted the engine into the chassis and test fitted bulkhead and interior tub. Haven't got quite as much as I like done, but never mind, there's always next week. Thanks, Jamie Beat, for letting me peck your head asking all the time. No worries about that. Jasmine says Collins a sniffer explains a lot. Q says, good job you're not a bicycle mechanic, Cole. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, look at that. It's coming along nicely, isn't it?
Ooh, very nice.
Exactly. Yeah, looking good. Yeah. Stunning work. And it's a stunning kit. It's the old MFH, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of them posh kits.
Absolutely. Sarah Jane is in the chat there saying, hello, Sarah Jane. Lovely to see you. Because there was quite a bit of room in the Mark II rally car, although the gear stick would get in the way when the car was in the ditch and you were trying to get out. Yeah, I'm on about the road car, but yeah. Got a body shell on that day. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Proper body shell.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's saying hi to Sarah Jane. Lovely to see you, my darling. Been a bit concerned about you, not seen you about for a little while. But we always worry. Yeah. Really is coming along well, that build. Have you some of that, mate? This is Sprue and Glue David with his figure. This is the Fallen Angel Dave that he's been doing.
Ooh.
And yeah, look at that. Really is coming along nicely.
It is. It's very nice.
Isn't it? Nice sculpt, that.
Very nice.
Absolutely. So when he was painting these cloaks, does that mean he was touching cloth? I went there.
There's no answer to that one.
Why is it? Yeah, I've noticed he looks very much like Judge Dredd, doesn't it? Is that just me? It's just got that look.
It's Judge Dredd kind of inspired.
Yeah, it's a nicely detailed figure, though. I'll give it that.
Very nice.
Happy days. Everyone's saying hello to Sarah Jane there. Jeff Light is in, says good afternoon, guys. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, mate? Love and hugs to yourself and Maggie, mate. I hope you're both doing well. This is Dan from the Dan Cave, Dan Croak. The latest of my video builds is now up on YouTube. And this time it's the BMW M3 E30 from B-Max in 24th scale. Pop over and have a look, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, folks, go and share the love. Go on. Go and have a looky-kins. There you go. And that is a full video build he's done there. And it is beautiful, Dave, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sarah Jane says, it's a busy motorsport weekend. I'm basically not sleeping until Tuesday. She says, I'm flipping knackered.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Bless you. This is Joe McCaslin with his 48 scale B17G. This is more of a plan going forward than an update. The plan is to move into the waist gunner position, including the belly turret. The kit parts appear to be wrong. Going off a picture from Sally B, I'm redoing the framework. This will not be 100% accurate. Hopefully it'll look the part though. I have also put together ammo boxes. They are slightly larger than the kit parts, but should work. I love the way he goes through and does all of this background info and research just to get the things looking as near as damn it perfect. And yeah, I think he nails it. I really do.
He does every time.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's just... Yeah. I just love seeing the enthusiasm and the effort that is getting put in, because why not? It's a dying art.
Is scratch built, which is even more impressive.
Yes. It is. It's just, for me, it's just perfect. You know, I like what he does. He obviously enjoys what he does, and fair play. And the end results speak for themselves, don't they? Yeah. Nice little update there, Joe, mate. This is Sophie in Gateshead. My Tamiya 112 scale Suzuki GSX 1300R Hayabusa so far. I'm really enjoying building my first ever plastic model kit, and I think you're doing a wonderful job, Sophie. So go for it, my love. There you go. Look at that.
Ooh.
Coming together really well.
It is. It's looking good, though.
She seems to be having a lot of fun with it as well.
That's the main thing.
Exactly. Sarah Jane says, hi all, I'm not great, but I'm still modelling on. Exactly, mate. We muscle through, Sarah Jane, with our situations and real life, but we get there. Yeah, I like this a lot. Been keeping a close eye on this little build, and I think she's doing a beautiful job. Gets in there all day long. There you go. So much so you can have one gone. Get hold of that. Have uncaredness. Get in there. First ever bike build. This is Archie. This is the Battleship Bismarck, finished and signed. And it's lovely to see traditional art, Dave, isn't it? And yeah, I love what he's done there. Yeah, it's picture perfect, isn't it? It's just like, yeah. It's in there, mate. So yeah, young Archie, very talented there, mate. And good for you. Hidden talent, mate, isn't it? This was Marcus saying there was no stream last week because he did a quick pit stop to the UK. So, yeah, welcome to the UK, mate. It is as bad as it looks. This is Luke. The latest video on the 1/12 scale to be a Ducati 916 Senna build-up is on YouTube. The video focuses on the frame, swing arm, and a redesigned and 3D printed chain, sprocket, and a suspension, folks. Yes. So we have got...
Someone's been busy.
Look at that. It's coming up beautiful, isn't it? Very talented young builder is Luke. Yeah. Look at that. Makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. I like what he's doing there. All day long. And he's complete and utter bike nut. Yeah. Nice work, mate. There's the link there to the video, folks. Go over and have a watchykins and share the love, folks. Because, yeah, he deserves all the credit he gets, that young fella. You know what? I'm going to dish him a nug of caredness because I can. Get hold of that, my son. Yeah. Next up, we have got Sophie. Even though I'm still cracking on with my first model kit, I'm having a dilemma on which model kit to buy next. Okay. I've got choices now, mate. Normally, our default answer would be both. This is a 35th scale M151A2 Jeep with tow missile. And the other choice is a 35th US Navy per 31. There you go. So whatever choice is, I'm sure it'll be the right one. I'm not helping. I am firmly sitting on the fence on this one. There's people there. Yeah. Welcome to the slippery slope, says Felice. Panzer says about the mutt. It's a simple and easy build. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Because, yeah, she's new to the hobby, so Panzer on that because he is the Lord of Armour, isn't he, Dave?
Oh, definitely.
Sarge is still the god of armour, but yeah.
Well, yes.
Everyone's saying hello to Bobbins.
So far up on that pedestal that no one can ever touch.
Yeah. Bobbins is saying happy Sunday to everyone. Hello, Bobbins. How are you, my friend? And Jeff Light concurs. He says Luke is an awesome model builder. He is, mate. He really is. And I don't think he quite realises how good he is. But then he's not a pretentious man, is he? He's very modest, bless him. And I think he's got a good career in the modelling community, that fella. Bill Bolton says, I don't have a kit that's far enough along to share this week. Oh, mate, naughty step then. Donna can deduct one spud from Phil Bolton's dinner. There you go. All joking aside, he says, I did find a kit you might want to consider. It looks surprisingly like what you've got in mind for the Copper State kit. It does, actually. It's the Soviet B3 armour car. And there's something about these vehicles. They've got a bit of a look to them, Dave, haven't they? Like, they just look agricultural, thrown together and MacGyvered, don't they? And it's like, yeah.
Very much so.
And it's a bit, it's the fact it's got the full-size tank turret on the top. It's like, oh, yeah, it's very similar. Because my one, I've replaced the turret with the turret from a Tiger tank.
It's very different.
Absolutely. Hugh saying hello to Sarah Jane there, and Jeff. Everyone's saying hello to each other there. All having a good chat in the chat land there, bless them. Next up, we have got David Powers live here. Dave, that's unusual for him, isn't it?
Really?
R2, did you hear Sprue and Glue is now live on a Saturday? Oh, God, he's on a Saturday. Yeah. Wow, there you go. He's proper going to town with his thumbnails now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Go, mate.
Putting himself about.
Exactly, mate. So, yeah, go and join him live. Oh, I built one of these. This is PJ and his Lewis. 124th Acid Gower Lancia Stratos HF from the 1977 Safari Rally. This was one of those quick and easy builds that I often put together as a palette cleanser between me bigger projects. I had planned to place the Stratos on a small rally stage vignette. But having no driver or navigator figures, I ended up ditching the idea in favour of a straight-out-of-the-box build. The kit went together well with very little clean-up, and the decals, which looked daunting at first, went down without incident. And there's a big list of the products. Yeah, I can remember when I did mine. You look at that decal sheet page, don't you? And you're like, you hear the Jaws music, don't you, in the back of your head? Yeah. I just loved the Lancia Stratos. I thought it was an iconic car that I remember seeing in the rallies when I was a kid, and it was like, I don't know what it is. It's just the look of it. It's a proper wedge. I mean, the Italians had the Lancia Stratos and the Brits had the TR7. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Which one would you have rather have had? It had to be the Stratos, but I like the variant he's gone for with all the big bully bars and that on it.
Yeah. But which was the more difficult to drive? I think it was a Stratos.
Yeah, Stratos was a bit cumbersome, wasn't it? Excuse
I'm
me.
not sure about the TR7, but
TR7 was one of those that just fell apart if you went over a pothole, Dave.
Oh.
If you got a Friday build, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you knew it. You know, no matter what they tried, they couldn't stop it filling up with water every time it rained. You know, it was one of them.
Standard British Leyland car then.
Pretty much, yeah. I think the door aperture on the passenger side was about 10 centimetres bigger than the driver's side type thing. You know, it was that bad. I think I remember rightly, my mate had one. You could put two fingers between the edge of the door and the rubber, and you could actually put your fingers through and wiggle them inside the car from the outside with the door shut.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was a proper minger, mate. But yeah. I do like that, though. Look at that. It's just the look of the car. It's got that spaceshipy type cockpit look about the top part. It just... Look, could you imagine that in flat black with the windows black, and it'd be proper sinister gangster motor, wouldn't it?
Oh, would it? God, lovely.
You know, especially in the modern era, if you dropped it down a bit just to stance it, it would look a little bit meaty, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah. And yeah, look at the louvers, Dave. You know, that's the thing with the decal sheet. You're like, yeah. Once you get to like louver number 11, you've had enough, mate. You know, but yeah. It's got that classic 1980s rear window louver as well, mate. But But yeah, I can remember when I saw the decal sheet, it was like, yeah, so don't want to do that now. But no, nice build, mate. I think I might have, no, I haven't issued one. You can have one. Have Uncle Cared, and it's for your trouble.
Ooh.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Sarah Jane says about the Strattle's been fully styled and the TR7s did the front. Yeah, they got to the back of the front doors and then just drew squares, didn't they? It was a bit like the concept art when it was launched for the Allegro. Looked nothing like the end result that was made.
Oh, the Allegro.
It was basically a Boris Marina with a boot cut off in the end, wasn't it? But the concept artwork looked beautiful for the Allegro, and yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Jasmine says some cars were awful. To me, CVR means 1,000 various repairs. Yeah, like Fiat, fix it again tomorrow, isn't it? And yeah. PJ, the 1420th AMC USS Defiant from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He's preparing to build a 250th scale, totally scratch-built version of the USS Defiant. I was having difficulty getting my head round how to do the 2D visual information of the blueprints. Could be turned into 3D shapes, sorry. How some of those shapes interacted with the other shapes. Solution, build a smaller plastic kit version, the 1/4/20th. Went together really easy and was only complicated by the addition of a lighting kit that was supplied without a wiring diagram. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, the kit supplied decals only depicted the red lines and registry name and numbers. Decals for the various coloured panels were not supplied either. And despite the commercially available set being available for around $30 with a postage of around $72, wow, I decided to make my own instead, drawing the shapes in Adobe Illustrator and printing them out onto a decal water slide paper. Good man. This obviously took some time, but the files won't be wasted. They'll be scaled up and used again on the 250th version. Ew, I made it. There you go. And that's what he started off with. And he's building this from scratch in a larger scale. But yeah, it's come out really, really beautiful, mate. Really has. Another cracking build, mate.
Yep.
Do some of that.
Yes.
Yeah, all day long. He's going to be running out of space to store all of this stuff, Dave, isn't he?
I know.
Yeah. Do like the decals come out really, really well, mate. Done yourself proud there. Yeah.
Done a good job there.
There you go. There's underbelly there.
Ooh.
That looks stunning as well with the scratch-built companion next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice work there, mate. Nice work. Excuse me. Joe McCaslin there has got some more work on the 48th B-17G. Construction continues on the interior. Bits and bobs in the nav station cockpit. Belly turret and waist gunner positions are placed. It's about 70% ready. Still more to go.
Ooh.
Yeah. Where did it go? There it is. Sarah Jane says, what is funny is the Italian design house Ital, who did some great cars, never showed a Morris Ital in any catalogue. I don't understand why. He says, my dad bought an Allegro, and my comment was, why? Absolutely, my old man had the Princess, or the Ambassador, as it got rebranded, the Wedge. Do you remember that? It looked like a slice of cheese.
Yeah, because at the time the Princess came out, I think my father was up for a company car.
Yeah.
And he was going to go for a Princess, but fortunately someone talked him into a Cortina.
Yeah. Yeah. The Austin Ambassador. Oh, my God.
Yeah. He did drive an Allegro once. Oh, dear.
Yeah. That square steering wheel, didn't it, the Allegro?
Yes. Yeah.
Only the UK could bring out a car that's got a square steering wheel. But why?
He just no.
Yeah. The detail he's put in here, Dave, of all of these.
I know.
It's just stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bless his heart. I love this. And I can just imagine the, how can we say, the adult phrasing when trying to curve all of these.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'll have the payout from his swear box.
Yeah. Just imagine it, can't you? Dagnam it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All day long, mate. Happy days. Yeah, I love it. It's going to be beautiful again, isn't it? You know,
it's going to be a stunner when it's finished.
Natasha, aka Crafting Budgie Mama, Bumblebee so far. I got this far on Wednesday. The reason why I haven't been able to do any since then is due to my little girl being unwell.
No.
First couple of nights have been tough on me, but I had better sleep from last night. Mickey is still separate to her sister. She will get there. Sorry if not allowed to show her. I can edit the post. You can show what you like, darling. It ain't a problem. You post in this group whatever you choose. And I do believe keeping birds is classed as a hobby, isn't it, Dave?
I believe so, yes.
I've been that we're an hobby group. You post what you like. I don't. Fox is in the chat there saying hello, mate. Hello, Fox. How you doing? Hugh Gordon says, my old man had the Avenger Tiger. Wouldn't mind the price of one now in my bank. Yeah, that's the thing. Some of these old cars are really sought after now. I'd love to have my hands on the Lotus Cortina, Dave, wouldn't you? Mark 1.
Lotus Cortina Mark 1 about as rare as hen's teeth, and if you do see them, they command a lot of money.
You'll probably pay your mortgage. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do like this, and it's Bumblebee. What more can you say?
Look, it's a bit large, isn't it?
It is. Have you been saying dagnam it a lot, Natasha? We need to know this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
That is a size, Dave, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Cute alert. Cute alert.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, alert.
A little closer.
Oh, yeah, model making Mickey. See what I did there?
Yeah, proper little poser.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, look. There you go. She's all loved up now. She's going, oh, look, you're on the telly. Look, there you are. You're on the telly. Yeah. Bless. Oh, cute. What have we got here? Key rings are now turned into magnets instead. There you go. Look at that. Little fridge magnets and that. Yeah, happy days. Nice little sideline for you there, Natasha. Put them on sale, darling. Make yourself a few pence on the side, darling. You go for it, love.
Yeah.
There's some of that. That was prime time for the Tuesday just gone. Pop over and share the love, folks, by all means. Sprue and Glues was live, Dave. Yeah, this was on Monday, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, doing the mock 131315 BMW R75 sidecar combination from Les D. There you go. Days. Now I need to know, David, did you do brum brum noises and did you manage to get the the sidecar wheel airborne? Because anyone that's ridden a motorcycle and sidecar, they do like to try and get the sidecar wheel airborne. It's just a thing. Reese says my old man had the Renault 11 with a clutch cable that kept snapping. Absolutely, mate. My first car was the Ilman Imp 1300 GT, and I brush painted it to look like the Starsky and Hutch car. Quite why? I don't know. Yeah. I remember H, when I did it, she was like, yeah, you couldn't do us a favour. What's that, love? couldn't when you picked me up from work, couldn't just wait in the turning down the street, could you, love? I'll walk to you. Oh, why? Because your car's embarrassing, love. Okay, mate.
Mind you, if it was still together, it would probably command quite a price because it would be a rarity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that got sold on and I bought me Mini Cooper. Today I've mostly been weathering tyres, says Lee Barrett. And I'll tell you something, Dave, he's done a beautiful job on these.
He has.
He really has. He did all 4 at once, so obviously he was tired at the end. Oh, come on. Treading carefully here. But yeah, I like what he's done there. Look at that. Beautiful.
Feeling a bit deflated now.
Absolutely, mate. I think he's really done well, mate.
No, they are. They're very good.
Absolutely. Bin that Fox is in. There you go. You can have one of them.
Oh, the princess has got out of bed, has he?
Yes. Keith says, my first car was a Mini 1000 with the sliding windows and a bit of string to open the door. Get in there, mate. I remember them well. Yeah.
Never owned a Mini.
Yeah. I had a little clubman estate when the babies were born. And used to go around there because he used to put all the paraphernalia with having 2 babies, like, you know, the changing units and that. You know, just load up the back of the Mini. Yeah. Perfect fun. This is Natasha. This is the Steam Da Vinci Owl that is now completed. Have you some of that? PJ says, dad jokes, really? Absolutely, mate. Spirit Glue says, no pressure, Colin. See what you did there, David. See what you did there, mate.
Oh, is he overinflating that one?
Yeah, Bill comes in. Bet they had to tread carefully doing them. See, there. See, so you've got to tell everyone off now, PJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will.
I do like this. I really do. I could say owls about that. Spectacular job. It's just a quirky little build, Dave, isn't it? It's just different, isn't it?
It's very good.
I do. You know, again, you know, he's a bit tetchy. He easily gets his feathers ruffled. No? Okay. He's winging it. No?
One day you'll fall off your perch.
Favourite TV programme? Birds of a Feather. I'll stop now. Jeff says he had a Mini 850. PJ says, don't encourage him, Bill. It's too late, mate. Keith says, my Mini had a positive earth for some reason. BL had to be different. Yeah, first range of Minis had positive earths and a, what's his name? Oh, instead of an alternator. I can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, anyway. Have you some of that? Is his name Alan? Because he would be Al the Owl. Close that down. That was Philip Prime's show. Spirit Glue says, don't flap about it. Natasha says, hoot hoot. And Bill is owling with laughter. See, there you go. We've started the ball off now, Dave. This was the Workbench Wednesday live with myself and the GNU. Previous Wednesday, just gone. This was Bill. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, no, here goes, folks. Dynamo. Thank you very much, Keith, for making up for my useless memory. But yeah, Dynamo. That was what I was trying to think of. I am very, very forgetful these days. I don't know why. Look at that, Dave. Now, this is a pegboard he's made. I'm going to zoom in because it's for Devil's Metal, Dave. No. I am twitching like Dreyfus in very self. Very professional, Dave, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, professional looking pegboard of photo etchness there, mate. But can't help but twitch, mate.
Makes me wonder when you'll have yours.
Yeah. It says it doesn't
Yeah.
even include the 7 frets of PE. Yeah.
Being that you're all professional now.
I've got a pegboard just to my right, Dave, that is in use.
Yeah, but you haven't got one for PE though, have you?
No, and I'm not likely to, Dave. My pegboard will be the size of a matchbox, mate, because the minute I see includes photo etch parts, I move to the next kit in the list. It's like, yeah. I am that lame. I'm getting better. I voluntarily did PE on the Tiger build the other week, so I'm slowly getting there. But yeah, still twitching though, Bill. Can't wait till November. Farming Simulator 25. Music on video, not safe. Okay, I won't play it then. But go and give it a play, folks. Yeah, he says, as I can't fly drones at the moment, I need something to keep my hands working. Dave, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. Scrolling up and moving on.
What I'm thinking is what you're thinking that I'm worried about.
Guilty as charged. This is some more on the 48th B17G. The time has come. Out comes the Dremel. Good man. Dremel alert.
Oh,
Also out comes the files. Time to make holes and clean up edges. The wing has some framework as well. More soon. Oh, saw alert, Dave, and Dremel alert gets in. Holes have been made. Oh, yes. This is proper gonna have good bit of viewing on it.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's working out where he's going to put them.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop.
Proper
There you go.
plans. Proper plans it out, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Does make sense, though, doesn't it?
Very much so.
Love it, mate. Absolutely
very good.
love it. JC said he'd like to get me on photo etch, but I've told him he can keep it. Yeah. Again, anyone who wants to do photo etch or have it built for them, Bill is happy to build it all for you now that he's got his pegboard.
Oh, did you just throw him under the bus then?
I did. Keith says 2 things happen when you get older. First, your memory goes, and then second, can't remember what was second. Good man. Christopher Porter says, I have never done photo etch, maybe one day. Nah, steer clear, mate.
Nah.
Yeah, it's devil's metal or Satan's steel for a reason. Behold, the board of much pegginess is ready to take all the PE for my next project. Should we scroll up, Dave? Almost worthy of the P word, but we know we're not that good. No, you're getting branded professional, mate. You take your punishment. Look at this, Dave. Look at this preparation, Dave. Look at that.
That's a bit much, that is.
That is proper. PJ will be pressed with that because PJ's a bit OCD. He won't mind me saying. That'll be right up his street.
I'm surprised he hasn't labelled them as well.
Oh, yeah, you could do the little end tassel caps that you get in the retail shops on the end of them, couldn't you? Appropriate labelage. Good shout, that, Dave.
Did.
Still twitching, though. Yeah. Click off of that, Cole. Scroll up. Quickly. Scroll up. There you go. Christopher Robert Porter. Excuse me. This is a statue of Venom ripping the flesh off someone. I'm not sure if I should add a wash or not. Your model, you add what you choose, my friend. Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's a bit gruesome, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? But I love it. Yeah, that is proper going some, isn't it? Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. Something totally different, Dave, isn't it?
No, definitely. Not my thing, but definitely different, and kudos for him for doing so.
Absolutely, from the movie, isn't it? Was it Tom Hardy that was in the Venom film, I think? But yeah. Do you know? Yes, that's got to look about it. Whereabouts are you on about putting the wash, Christopher? Yeah, no, but I wouldn't have thought it would need much, to be quite honest with you, because you wouldn't want to take away from what you're seeing. Probably something on the bones just to give a bit of shadow, but other than that...
That's what I was thinking, but...
It wouldn't be a lot, Dave, would it? Perhaps something like an Agrax Earthshade or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, or a sepia. Just go around and touch up some of the creases in the bones and stuff like that.
Very much paint on, wipe off, and where it's left, leave it.
Exactly. Wouldn't need a lot, would it?
No.
Bill says that's H when Colin does the touchy-feelies of the white goods. Yeah, definitely, mate. He knows me so well, mate. She popped round to see my boy, her and my other son. They've gone round cows. And literally, she tapped on the door before I flicked the StreamYard on. She went, I'm going around cows with Lex. Yeah, no worries, love. Don't touch anything in my kitchen. It's like, really? Do you feel that you have to say that every time you go out? And they both looked at me and went, yeah. As I slowly closed the door in shame. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just imagine her looking at you.
Absolutely. Right. Some bloke here called Festa Dave. He's nicked my identity. I don't like that.
Yeah, didn't he?
I've got a little bit more done on my Berlin 1940s diorama on the E-Models live show. Finished grouting the cobblestone road and marketplace, grouted the brickwork, and have attached the staircase. Trucks and figures are rested in place for photographic purposes, and they will be fixed when the weathering is done. And a couple of folks had asked me just to cobble it together so that they could see where my vision was going. And as you can see, it is coming along a little bit nice.
There, mate. It really is.
You know, you've got all the mortar in the brickwork looking rather rosy, I must admit. This has all got to be washed down and weathered so that it isn't as bright on the ground, because it would be quite dark with road dirt, water, rain and engine oil and all kinds of gubbins. But it just,
grime.
yeah, it just gives you an idea of where it's going. Same as the railings, they'll be washed and weathered down, but it's still it's a bright colour stage at the moment. I'm now that it's assembled, I can start weathering all the nooks and crannies and putting all the washes on. So Bill says that diorama is looking all right. See what you did there. I see what you did there. Christopher says, I was thinking of using Villainy Inks enamel washes on the bones. Good shout, mate. Doesn't need a lot, Christopher. It really doesn't, but just on a few places, just to give it that bony look. There you go. There's the figures there. He's got his milk crates and all of that lot. You've got Igor up the top there. I don't know why he's got a Russian name, being that it's in Berlin. So, Gert. There you go. We'll call him Gert. Yeah, he's having a joint on the staircase there. See what I did?
Oh,
it's a joint of pork.
Having it up again.
Yeah. Oh, good shout. Yeah, he's telling pork pies, Dave. Oh, we're going for it. But yeah, it's coming together nice. There's got all my edge treatments to go on and that, but I can't do none of that until I've done the washes and all the weathering, folks. But for those that wanted to see it, that's what it's going to look like. There you go, folks. And I'm having muchly fun doing it.
That's half the battle.
Exactly. So if you want to see the rest of it, watch it on the E-Models. I am editing all the videos for the live streams that have shown this, and I'm going to do it in sections. So you'll have a video for the milk truck, then you'll have the figures, and then you'll have one on the diorama build up, and then cobble it all together. PJ says, superb diorama concept and build, well executed. Thank you very much, young man. And Natasha says, don't be bricking it. So he did there.
Oh.
Billy says it looks brilliant. Cole, great work. Thank you very much for the feedback, mate. Because I was skeptical how it would come out and whether it would work doing it live, but I'm glad I persevered and went for it because, yeah, And it lets people that perhaps haven't done this sort of work see how it's done and how, dare I say it, how easy it can be achieved. Right, scrolling up. Still want to see that Festa bloke, do you? Let's go up to something else. Natasha Jones has been building this myself without any guidance from anyone. More room to hide things away in. Also makes my room more tidier. Tomorrow the 24th, we'll be switching my desk and my sofa around. Sofa will go where the desk is and desk will go where the sofa is now. Festa did give this idea to me on one of his lives a while back. There you go, see? There's wisdom, Dave. I had you rearrange your cave once, didn't I? He loved me for doing it. He's like, you're a git. But it worked, didn't it, for when you went live, because you wasn't sideways.
Yeah, because I had the lap. Well, that was back then when I had the laptop and underneath the staircase. That was that's a while ago, wasn't it?
Absolutely. We was in Hangout one night, wasn't it? And I said, I'm talking to your left ear. Is there a way we can change that around? I've got no room. Spin your camera around. Let's have a look. Yeah. And it was like, oh, if you moved that box unit there and put that there, you'd have something to put your laptop on. And then you'd be able to look at the camera then. And that was it. Poor Dave had to spend the following afternoon having to move around because I kept nagging him. But it worked, didn't it? It freed you up massively.
Yes, it did.
There you go. She built out on her own, Dave.
Then when I started doing the hobby zone, I got to a point where it wasn't quite working, so it was the same again. Oh, well, why don't you put that over there and put the screen up there?
Yeah.
And I just sat there and thought, why didn't I think of that?
It's something I've been pretty lucky with, you know, when I designed my bench layout and room layout, I sat in the wheelchair and was like, right, what can I reach from the pram? And that's why, like, my printers are in cupboards with false fronts on and things like that, because I can just open the door, pull a handle, and everything just slides out, gets used, gets pushed back out the way. And, you know, if I couldn't reach it from the wheelchair, then it wasn't something I needed all the time. It got moved to a cupboard. So everything in the horseshoe around me is stuff I use more often, and it was, yeah. Bill says, was it your idea for his booster cushion? Bless him. This is that drawer unit. Looking rather splendid, Dave.
It is.
Yeah. Built it all herself as well. Good for you, Natasha. Yeah. Good for you. And her layout is really coming up nice. Got a nice room now. It's got plenty of space, plenty of storage. Bill Bolton says, just a quick hi to everyone. I hope you're all well. I'd post it to the gallery, but my current project is just a fuselage and wings, and besides that, I'm in bed. You sleep well, mate. And nice to see you in, Phil. And don't worry, mate. It's not a problem. And Keith says, beautiful work, Colin. Thank you very much, Keith, for the feedback. It means a hell of a lot. Oh, we've got Shiny Car Get Alert. This is the 124th Italieri Ferrari 250 GT California. This is quite an old Italieri kit from 1989. Several of the flash-infested parts are, I can see the wibble. I can see the wibble coming here.
Yeah.
Did need to be cleaned up. The plain seats supplied were swapped out for a couple of padded versions from his spare box, which were more in keeping with the original vehicle. The old and very yellow decals were a complete write-off and were replaced with newer versions from my spare decals folder. See, I cheated on my Suzuki RGB, PJ. When I opened them decals up, because they were donkey's years old, mate, they were yellow. And I hung them in one of these polylopes you get in the ring binders that we keep our decals. I sellotaped it to the window of my conservatory and just left it there for a fortnight, and it went white again, mate. So top tip from Festa, don't despair, folks. Sometimes you can recover a yellow decal. Didn't think it would work, but it did. I amazed myself, mate. Despite this minor hassles, this turned out to be an enjoyable palette cleanser build between other larger products. Projects even, and then there's a list of all the products, folks. There you go. So have a lookykins. Boom, have you some of that? That's the box. Oh, yeah, that's proper clagged, isn't it, that box, mate?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you've been getting off the shelf, putting back, getting off the shelf, putting back?
Yeah.
We all do it, don't we?
Yeah.
We've all got big stashes, and you do the piano keys bit, don't you? You go along the front of the boxes, and then it's like, yeah, on Amazon, what can I buy?
Yeah, and then you turn around and say, I've got nothing to build.
Yeah, I've got nothing to build. I'll get something off Amazon. And it's like, oh, really? Yeah. But look at that. I love that colour.
Ooh.
It's so nice to see a Ferrari done in a different colour.
Right, yeah, rather than red.
Yeah, and I think that works. I really do. Beautiful, mate. And
yeah.
the interior colour complements it. I see what you mean about the seats as well, Paige. Does make it look a lot better, doesn't it, mate? Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
We do the broom noises. See, 3D animation on the Festa's gallery show. There you go. Shall I move on? Yeah. I need to stop, Dave, don't I? Look at that.
Yeah.
If I could just imagine PJ there, mate. Arm hanging out the window, white silk scarf flapping in the wind, flat cap.
Yeah.
Little hamper in the boot with the Pims and the Crustlers cucumber sarnies. What would he have playing on the stereo, Dave? What would his musical choice be? What do you reckon?
It'll either be something classical.
Either that or Jedward.
Yeah.
He's not laughing, Dave, is he?
Or it could be a bit of jazz.
Yeah, bit of Whispering Bob. And now over to the jazz show. Great. There you go. AJ's like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to stitch that Festa up. You wait, I'll get him. Beautiful, beautiful colour, though.
Yeah, no, I do. I like that.
It really is stunning. Vernon's case says awesome work again. It does. I mean, that colour really talks to you, doesn't it? I don't think he quite realises the reflection there. That's him in his hot pants taking the photo. We've caught him at last, Dave. He's got the silver ones on there, and he's doing Kylie Minogue spin it around. That's what he's doing, isn't he?
Oh God! Yeah.
Driving along on a late night in his hot pants, giving it the old yeah. Should we deflect the subject, Dave? Great colour, that PJ.
Yeah.
Do you think he's noticed?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, honestly, that is beautiful. I really do like that. Again, so nice to see a Ferrari in a non-Ferrari colour, mate. Beautifully photographed, beautifully done. And you are getting an Ugga Cagness because you deserve it for that, because the colour just pops for me. There you go. Do you think that'll get me out of trouble, Dave? I don't think it will. No, it won't, will it?
Someone's having bacon button.
Yeah, this is Bill. This was Living the Dream. Bacon sarnies mid-frolic. Now, that is living the dream. Now, when this goes up on screen, Dave will ask his usual bacon question, Bill. And the answer needs to be one of only one choice, Dave, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where's the brown sauce?
Yeah, which sauce did you choose? Oh, look at that lot, Dave. Isn't it? That's proper blokey bacon banger, bacon sarnie there, mate.
Yeah, is it ever?
Don't just go for one slice. You put the packet in there, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dave, I fancy a bacon sandwich now.
Yeah, I do.
Moving on, staring lovingly at the bacon there.
Walk down to Tesco's later and buy a pack of bacon.
Oh, controversial, Dave. Don't read his answer.
Oh,
Look away from your screen, Dave.
okay then.
Philly says, impressive finish, PJ. It looks great. Keith says, Pet Shop Boys. This is PJ's music choice. Absolutely.
Especially if he's got his hot pants on.
Just imagine him doing the little dance with his hand hanging out the window at the traffic lights, don't you? Bill's coming up with a defence for his wrong choice there. He says, in my defence, I did fall asleep at tea time, so I hadn't eaten. Oh, you don't have to defend it. It's the choice of condiment that you need to explain fully. We'll leave that for the next Zoom Hangout session you're in, mate, and we will discuss the error of your choice.
Definitely.
PJ says, thanks everyone, I appreciate all your comments. Not sure about those from the two pillocks on the screen, but hey ho, moving on. He's not bitter, Dave, is he?
Nah.
But he got the description correct. We are a pair of pillocks, but I'm proud of my pillockness.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of effort's gone into being this much of a pillock, mate. David Powers live, Dave.
No, really?
Yeah, I jest you not. I kid you not.
I didn't think he did a live.
And you never guess what? It's the Sprue and Glue show.
No, really?
Yeah, yeah. This was the one he done on Saturday at 11 a.m, folks. And there's David in the middle with his groovy gang. All right, geez. How you doing, me old chilblain? Here you go. Yeah. Or better still, in his voice, like and subscribe. There you go. James says, being a 250 California, do you reckon PJ would have been playing Hotel California? Yeah, either that or Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is it Danny California? Something like that. I'm allergic to brown sauce. Did he buy that? No, we're not buying that at all, Bill. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate, but... Yeah. The legend that is Marcus was back last night after a small vacation break. Join him and Annika for some great evening of possible shenanigans. And there was shenanigans. Good shout, PJ. You was right, Dave. He says, for the record, the music playing in California would have been something by Stanley Clarke, Jazz of Funk. You was bang on right there, Dave. Bit of jazz.
Yeah. That's unusual, me getting something right.
Yeah, Joe McCaslin's got some more updates on the B17G. We have colour. Using oils and acrylics, Dave. The various parts have colour. This is not for 100% accuracy. This is for visual appeal and further the illusion. Next will be the detail painting. There you go, mate. Must get back to playing with oils. Not used them for a long time, and yeah. Hit Bash Carnage is in, giving it the beans. Just popped in to say hello and drop the thumbs up. Thank you very, very much for doing that. It all helps. It really does with the YouTube algorithm of algorithmness. Thumbs ups really do help promote the content and the channel. It really does help me out. So I massively appreciate it. And I last looked, I am about 5 subscribers or so from the 2K. So big thanks to everyone that's done that. And yeah, we're getting close. Little personal targets, we're getting close. There you go. I like that. I like that a lot. Have you some of that? Oh, yes. I like the old school. Bit of tape, stick your parts on. Works a treat, Dave, doesn't it?
That's done it, yeah.
Simple solutions, isn't it? It just makes sense, doesn't it? It's like, yeah.
Lolly stick with a bit of tape on it.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. Just adding colours, starting to bring it alive, Joe. It really is, mate. And it makes all your hard work and scratch buildery sexiness come to life, mate. And it makes a huge difference. Makes it worthwhile, doesn't it?
It does look very, very good.
Does, doesn't it? Yeah. Everyone saying hello to Kit Bash Carnage there. There you go. Honestly, Joe, you can have another one, mate, because I do love what you do, mate.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job.
Oh, we got one from Panzer here. Trumpeters T64 Bulat in 1/35th scale. built a weighting painting alongside the T7283. There you go. Thanks for posting this, mate. So I did. Oh, come on. Behave.
I think we had a barrel of laughs doing this.
I think he did, Dave. Perhaps he'll...
Mind you, that's a boomstick and a half, isn't it?
That is, mate. That is. Yeah, I like that a lot. Excuse me. It's got to clear me throat now.
Oh.
Oh, he's drumming up some trade here, Dave.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I hope he's kept a log of the build process. He's on the phone at the moment. He's making a trunk call. Oh, no. Even I'm embarrassed by that. Moving on.
Dear, oh dear.
Was bad, Dave, wasn't it? I won't do that again for another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at that, though. Got that sinister look again in it around the turret there. It's just like, yeah, you want some of me, do you? It's all that is it explosive reactive armour, is that what it's called? But
Yeah, something like that.
But look at that, proper. And I built one of these. I did the Zvezda one years ago, back in the days when we used to do the stuff with Terry, Dave. It's that long ago. But yeah, I can remember building that way back when. It was one of the first tanks I built. Nice work there, Pans. And I think he said they're waiting. Yeah, they are a waiting painting. Because some of these look really nice, don't they? Just as the kit plastic and photo etch.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's saying hello to Kit Bash Carnage, and PJ saying hello there to Francois and Marion and Kit Bash Carnage. Welcome both. Welcome. Francois is giving us a salute. Hello, Francois. Welcome back. Lovely to see you. This is Phil East, got the Firefly ready for weathering. Really nice kit from Ryefield Models. Fully enjoyed this build with all the extra details and
Devil's metal.
yes. But it's a really beautiful job he's doing on this. Look at that. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? Eh? Again, the weathered drab, you know, it just makes it, doesn't it? Brings it alive.
It's a little bit gorgeous, that is.
Seriously sexy, isn't it?
Yes.
Really is, mate. Just got this image of Oddball going, what's with the negative waves, man?
Dear old oddball.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, beautiful work there, Phil, mate. I love that. Look at the tracks as well. There's proper job he's done on them. Yeah. You know what you're getting, Phil?
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
He knows what he's getting. Get you one of them. Actually, I forgot. You can have one as well, because if I give one to someone else and he don't get one, he'll grasp me up to Sarah Jane. It'll be, Sarah Jane, he gave them a hug of Cadmus and I never got one.
Yeah, and then you start crying into his tea, won't he?
He'll be sobbing on Philip Prime's shoulder. Philip Prime will have to tumble dry his T-shirt. It'll be a proper blood fest. So... This is Panzer, something a little bit different from me. I'm the one, the only creator of the Daleks, Davros, yes. Absolutely petrifying character, wasn't he? He looked really quite sinister, half man, half Dalek. And was it Mobius or someone like that, Dave, that did a model of Davros? Didn't it get sold for ridiculous prices by the collectors? Sure, there was something, wasn't it? A vinyl kit of Davros or something?
But I'm sure there was one kicking around, yes.
But yeah, I've not seen any 3D printable sculpts as such. And well, looking at one now, I suppose, Cole, would be the clue. But not very highly detailed ones that you'd want to do in, like, you know, a big scale. It'd be lovely to see something, wouldn't it? You never know, perhaps they do exist, but I'm sure there was a vinyl or a resin kit that was around of these way back when. But yeah, Davros, did you do the voice, Panzer? This is what we need to know. Very sinister looking thing. Do you think that that's where the Star Wars people got the idea from Darth Vader, from Davros? Was Davros before Star Wars? I think he was, wasn't he?
Oh, definitely.
It makes you wonder, you know. Yeah. But there you go. Bit of Davros, folks. And PJ likes his Daleks. Have you got a Davros in your collection, PJ? Been interesting. Just imagine the detail work he could do on painting a Davros. Next up, we've got the Lego Man, the Brick Boy. Having now built and finished the Tabia 124th Toyota Supra GR with a Liberty Walk style body kit, really enjoyed building this one. I'm going to take a breath because he's now running, tugging his mum's apron, going, Mum, 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 I'm on the telly. Mum, Mum, come now. Now on to my next project, which is a full 3D print of a 25th Ken Block Unicorn Mustang V1. There you go. Have you some of that? Do a bit of that, my son. And he's 3D printed all of this body kit, folks. All of that lot's been 3D printed. Yeah, fair play to you, mate. You some of that.
No, it's all right.
Got the old Hollywood hips on it there, Dave, isn't it?
It has, isn't it?
Again, brum brum noises need to have been made, James. Yeah, look at that. That's got some proper stance on it, isn't it? You'd see that coming a mile away, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There's his Mutang there with a bit of the old body kit going on it. There you go, fully 3D printed. You some of that? PJ says one. Yeah. PJ says the 1/5 Davros kits are going for $300 to $400 on eBay. Wow. Yeah, I thought they were going for silly money, mate. I'm sure, like I say, there was one doing the rounds. It's silly money, mate, isn't it? I mean,
is it?
I was lucky. I got my Hellraiser Pinhead and Elvira's and Frankenstein years and years ago. But when I saw the price that the big Hellraiser Pinhead was going for, I was shocked, Dave. Yeah, nice work there, James. Let's do a quick refresh, folks, see if anything else has been added. Why not, indeed? So we'll just wait for Faceache to get up to speed. Start from the top, we work our way down. Now, further work has been done, says David. There you go, and this is on the Fallen Angel, folks. Look at that. Really is coming along well, mate.
That is not.
Isn't it? Really becoming a very talented painter, young David is. Really is. All day long. Have you found yourself talking to it as you're painting it, David? something us figure painters do, Dave, innit? You give it. Yeah, do you give yours a name?
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah. You do. You sit there talking to them, don't you? It's like, yeah, all right, geez, hey, what have you been up to? I know, we need to get out more.
I do.
This is Jeff Light. An update on my Drop Zone Commander PHR Harry's Battle Walker in 30mm scale. It's an event stroke collector's piece, not a game piece, as the game itself is 10mm scale. Still painting some of the details before final assembly. It will easily become a part of a diorama when its big brother is made, which is currently in my stash. Again, these mechas and things like that, they are really stunning, aren't they? Yeah. Again, you think of all the fun that he's going to have, like you say, when he puts these together with a dio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, all day long, mate. Definitely have yourself a bit. I'm going to issue another cadness both for you and Maggie. Because why not? Absolutely. Francois says $400 and it's not die cast. No, it's not. It's a plastic kit by Savans. Yeah. Shocking, isn't it, what they go for? This is Bill getting back into it after a bit of poorly time. Not often one of these lasts more than a week. Yeah, he really does. What's the word? Roll these out on a production line. It's a bit like Ross Medlock. They used to knock out these in a couple of days, didn't they? And it's like mad.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nice, though.
It is. This is Natasha with her new logo for YouTube there. New comments have been added. People commenting it on all the time. Latest one is Joanne saying, "Oh my God, this is so cute." It really is. It's proper cute alert, isn't it? And yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Perfect for her. Daniel Chapman, James's brother. This is my Lego Power Rangers HQ from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's still needs to be finished, but it's getting close to being done. Yeah. So he's now running out. Just as Mum's gone back to the kitchen, Daniel's now gonna, Mum, James has been on telly, now I'm on telly. There. Have you saying some of that? They do like a bit of Lego, don't they? Yeah.
They do. They are the Lego twins.
I've got a big Lego bike there I'm going to be starting soon, so yeah. A few winter projects that I want to get going over the winter period. Next up is Natasha, as Mickey has been unwell for over a week. Bumblebee was put down. He is really technical. During this time of Mickey, I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on him that much, so I started this one. Finished my Omnithopter from June yesterday. This build was really fun, but never thought how big it is. If anyone remembers my big stitch mat on my desk, well, it covered over 3/4 of the mat. Also, the blades are massive. I'll keep them closed for now because you can either have them out or closed up. Makes it easier to store them, doesn't it? Folding the blades in.
I would have thought so, yeah.
A lot of the Jelly Bopter kits now are doing that as an option, aren't they? Where you can have the blades flipped back. So it does make sense. I think it was PJ that did one, wasn't it? With the blades folded back and the tail spun round. Carrier ready, wasn't it? Sure, it was Peach. Might have been a Sea King, something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, there you go. It's a thing of beauty, though, Dave, isn't it?
It is, but it's a beast as well.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to have that with the blades back because.
Oh yeah, just flip them back, can't you? Then whop it on a shelf, then. Yeah.
Mind you, that's a shelf filler in itself.
It is, isn't it? Gonna need to build more shelves, Natasha.
Yeah.
Bless her. Yeah. Stunning. That detail in that, Dave.
That's very good. I like that.
What we need to know is, did you do all the noises and run around your room? Bop, 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 bop. You did, didn't you? We need to know this. We need to know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a Sea King. Yes, mate. I thought it was you that had done that page. Yes, in answer to your question, James, I do brum brum noises and get my knee down on all my bike builds, mate. I actually get the handlebars and I do rev noises with the throttle. I'm so sad.
No, you're not, because that's what I did with the bike that I built.
You go, Dave, and you stoppies, wheelies, all sorts, mate. Yeah, stunning work, Natasha. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Paul Lyons, a.k.a. Jasmine. My 1/32 scale Revell Mosquito, which has been dusted off, literally, as it had been sitting on top of the cupboard for the last 18 months. Good man. Will be resprayed and camo applied. If you look on the starboard wing, you'll see a 72nd Airfix Pilot and a 72nd Revell Mandalorian for size comparison. I also got my 35th to be a Panzer IV, which will be having some bits primed later. Big boomstick warning. Or have you done boom boom noises, mate? Blimey, look at that. Yeah. Oh, he's going to have fun painting that, mate. Yeah. Oh, big boomstick, Dave.
Oh, boomstick.
Yeah, got a big boomstick, mate. All aboard the big boomstick. Use some of that. Oh, yeah, he's going to have proper fun brushing that. Are you airbrushing that, or are you are you brush painting it or airbrushing it?
I think he said he's airbrushing.
Yeah. Yeah. Have some of that, mate.
30-second scale brush painting, he'd be very brave.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah, it's going to be resprayed, yeah. Good man. Yeah, God, good luck with them, mate. You're going to have fun with them.
Yeah.
This is Sophie Willis with her secret sewing project so far. Please delete if not allowed. No, it's a hobby. Don't delete anything. Arts, crafts, if you're making birthday cards or anything like that. It's all art. It's all hobby related. Here you go. Look at that. Use some of that.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, if you're creating it in your work environment, for me, it's postable in the group. This group isn't just a scale modelling group. It's a hobby group. I might actually change the name and just put, hobby group in brackets. That way people all know that they can post what they want.
Yeah.
And this was James's car from earlier. So I think that is us, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do one more refresh, just in case James has put anything in last minute.
No.
Not that he would. That was David Powell's Fallen Angel. So that, Dave, looks like that's the gallery done, mate.
Yes, and a very good gallery it was.
So I'll come back and go face cam.
Yeah.
Turn all the lights off for a start, so that people don't get blinded by my canister. There you go. Bring the chat back in and say goodbye to everyone then, Dave, and let them get on with their Sunday.
Yeah, let them get on with the rest of their weekend.
Absolutely. Everyone said hello there to Francoise. Yeah, that was the Festa Hobby Lobby. Oh, yeah. Hobby Lobby. Why not?
Yeah.
No, you post what you want, folks, in the group. It doesn't bother me or Dave. It's
No.
Yeah, it's not just scale modelling, drawing, crochet, knitting, diamond art, anything that you're sitting doing with those hands and creating craft art, go for it. It could be paper mache, it could be anything.
Yes.
Makes no odds to us, does it?
No. If you've created it and you've spent time working on it, then post it because we want to see it.
Knitting, painting by numbers, anything like that. It's all, to us, it's art. You've created it. You've put your heart and soul into creating it. It gets shown on this show. It's your show, folks. Vernon's case says, great show again, folks. Thank you very much, Vernon. Massively appreciated, mate. Means a lot. What else have we got? Phillies, great stream, gents. Thanks. Have a great week, everyone. And you, mate. Guru says, playing the spoons counts as craft. Yes, it does, mate. Get in there. Same with the washbowl. Where's your washbowl? Yeah, there's been a princess count as art. There's applying white gloves to your hands and going.
Yeah. Especially if it's Fox with his white gloves.
Oh, white gloves were mentioned. On that note, don't forget, folks, we'll be back tomorrow over on the eModels channel for the Gang of Four doing the eModels Monday show. I'll then be back with the Guru Wednesday, also on eModels doing their stuff. And then back for the Friday Frolic. So we'll catch up. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way, if I do random lives and that, you'll get your notifications because it's all set up, ready to go. So just give the bell a ring. And there you go. So we're going to love and leave you there, folks. I'm going to retire next door to go and watch cars go round in circles because that's what I do. Until then, thanks for your ongoing support and your continued effort with the gallery and all of that lot. We'll catch up then. Take care.
Bye bye, everyone.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down,